Peter rides the waves in All New Guardians of the Galaxy issue 5. Peter is up to his old tricks as the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy goes on one of his most important missions ever that sees him on the run from the Nova Corps after stealing a gyroscope that will aid Rocket and the Guardians in their most recent heist. Finding a ship to escape the Nova officer pursuing him, Peter escapes before the officer can tell him that Thanos has escaped capture and they need the Guardians' help. Once out in space, Peter gets to work fixing his cassette tape that was damaged during the chase, rewinding the tape back into its housing. Finding the tape makes Peter think about all the stuff he owns from Earth, which is mostly just music from Earth, because no matter how violent or bad Earth was, the music was the one thing that was always the best. Taking his ship into a rather dangerous part of space, Peter begins to audio surf, looking for signals from Earth to try and record some new music for his cassette collection. Unfortunately, this brings him into contact with some aliens who own the space Peter traveled into. Peter tells the aliens he was after music from the 1980s and this part of space is the right place to get those radio waves. Laughing off his attempt at something that they find very stupid, the aliens let him go and Peter continues his trip through time and space. All New Guardians of the Galaxy issue 5 was a really interesting look at Peter and his love of music. It was meant to be a sort of break issue between story arcs, but it ended up being probably one of the best issues this series has had so far, including the annual. And I just really liked it that it was just a look at Peter and his love for music and just him going through the galaxy, going in search of radio waves from a time when he was on Earth where he liked being on Earth, like listening to music when he was out on a lake and everything, like at the start of the book and everything. It was cool seeing him tangle with the Nova Force and these aliens and everything, and they kind of laugh him off at what he's doing and everything, but it's something that means a lot to him, and it was just really great. I really enjoyed this issue. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Well, I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope you'll check out my other reviews of comics out this week. You can also catch myself and Joel from Cape Joel in our weekly podcasts, Cape TV and the Comic Multiverse, over on his channel, the Weekly Pool Archive channel, and on SoundCloud. Links to them can be found in the description below. Also, you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook, and if you're feeling a touch generous, I have a cyber tip jar set up. Just follow the links below, and until next time, I am Matt of the Fortress of Solitude, and I will see you in another video.